Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why do we not talk about sexual abuse, rape or anything along those lines in a Tamil family. நம்ம ஏன் இதை பற்றிலாம் பேசவே மாட்டேங்கிறோம்? And we don't even, for example, in my family, right, we didn't even talk about periods. Like my mother didn't even give me like the period talk, before I got my period. So how did I know about periods was from school. Thank God, I came from an amazing education system that gave importance on these stuff. So, at the age of like 10 itself, I had my period talk and how to use a pad and everything, correct? But எனக்கு வீட்டில் இருந்து அதை பற்றி எந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷனுமே தெரியாது until today. Like no one in the family likes to talk about periods and menstruation and all that. And to me it's still like, why நம்ம ஏன் அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுறோம்? நம்ம ஃபேமிலிக்குள்ள இல்லை நம்ம கம்யூனிட்டியில் வாட்ஸ் ஸோ டேபு அபவுட் இட்? அப்படின்னா என்ன, நம்ம இன்னும் ஃபீமேல்ஸ்க்கு வந்து ஈக்குவல் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் நம்ம தரல, ரைட்? We still think that a man is dominant. And my mother sometimes she will say, not just my mother but just people in my family and my community, they'll be like, oh my god, pad பற்றி ஒரு ஆம்பளை முன்னாடி பேசாத, or like periods பற்றி ஒரு மேன் முன்னாடி பேசாத, அதெல்லாம் வந்து ஒரு it's not correct, அதெல்லாம் வந்து தப்பான இது. நீ பீரியட்ஸ் போகும்பொழுது it's like you have all these bad vibes in you and all that. But this is the thing, right? See, periods is such a புனிதமான thing. It's such a pure thing. Periods இல்லைன்னா இன்னைக்கு ஹியூமன்ஸே இருக்க மாட்டாங்க இந்த வேர்ல்டில். Periods இல்லைன்னா you won't have children. It's as simple as that. And it's such an amazing creation that we females have, அப்பயே வந்து அதை நம்ம ஒரு தப்பான ஒரு இதுவாக நம்ம பார்க்குறோம், correct? So that's that. And so basically ஒரு பீரியட்ஸில் இருந்து கூட நம்ம பேசலைன்னா, of course, how are we going to talk about sexual abuse, sexual harassment, rape and all that? To be honest, the word sex is still a taboo in Tamil families and communities. Ippa maybe anganga konja progress vandittu irukku. When I was sexually abused, hardly anyone in my family wanted to sit with me and talk to me about it, correct? And so this is essentially what happened when I was abused.
பாட்டி உங்ககிட்ட ஒன்று சொல்லணும். அன்னைக்கு வீட்டுக்கு ஒருத்தர் வந்தார்ல. யார்? அம்மா அவர் தான். அவர் என்னோட தப்பாக நடந்துக்கிட்டார் பாட்டி. நீ ஏன் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் பேசுகிற? நீ தப்பாக இருந்திருப்ப, அதனால அவர் தப்பாக நடந்துருப்பார். அம்மா I didn't tell you, I was like actually sexually abused. சக்திஷ், அதை பற்றிலாம் பேசாத.
The females in the family itself behaved like that, as if it was my fault just because of my gender, just because I'm a female. Adanala, I had to keep quiet when none of it was actually my fault. You know what I'm saying? See, in the Mari females on the community, la silence panni da, in the name of culture, tradition, and conformation, I guess. You are basically allowing all these predators to increase in numbers. You're not like doing anything to reduce or to stop sexual abuse, rape, sexual harassment, etc. This is completely not right. This is exactly why I have my platforms, because I want to talk about these stuff. I want to have conversations, I want to have discussions about these stuff, and just to bring it out into the open that in the mari nadakudhu nama communities la, and it's not correct. We've got to start progressing more. This is the 21st century. Why are we still thinking that all these topics are a taboo? And this is the thing, in the mari ninga the taboo abdin label பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா, for victims like us, when we don't, because family is the backbone, be it for anyone, okay, at least for people like me, my family is supposedly my backbone. I mean, உங்ககிட்ட என்னால சொல்ல முடியாதபொழுது who else will I go and trust and tell openly, correct? So ஃபேமிலிலே வந்து என்னால் சொல்ல முடியலன்னா, அப்போ அந்த ட்ராமா ஹோல்ட் பண்ணுற எனக்கு என்ன ஆகும்? What will happen to me? To be honest, does anyone care? Why doesn't anyone address it? Like, what is so taboo about it is what I don't understand. And I believe that the people even who considered this taboo, it was created by men, correct? So females, do not, fellow mothers, grandmothers, aunties, நீங்களே வந்து உங்கள் பிள்ளைங்களை வந்து சொல்லாதீங்க இதை பற்றி பேசாத, ஆர் வந்து நீ தான் தப்பாக இருந்திருப்ப, அதனால அந்த மாதிரி உனக்கு நடந்திருக்கு. No such thing. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that we have to talk about sexual abuse, we have to talk about rape, we have to talk about sexual harassment to children, okay? Not just females, to males also. Let them know what it's about. Because today, both genders, anyone could get raped, harassed, abused, correct? It's not limited to one gender, but I guess, of course, females, maybe we experience it more than males. Maybe, correct? At least in the Tamil community, in the Indian community, I would say. Right? So, இதெல்லாம் பற்றி நம்ம பேசணும். அப்போ தான் வந்து ஃபீமேல்ஸ்க்கு வந்து அது வந்து ஒரு எம்பவர்மெண்ட் மாதிரி இருக்கும். அவங்களுக்கே வந்து அவங்க மேலே ஒரு நம்பிக்கை வரும். 50% of the trauma can almost be healed if there's just someone in the family who can just sit and listen to us and tell us that you believe in us. எங்களுக்கு அதுவே போதும். Lot of people, they ask me to keep quiet, to not talk about it. Fellow females itself. நீங்களா ஏன் பயப்படுறீங்க? ஏன் அந்த பயம் is what I'm asking. நீங்க தப்பு பண்ணல, அப்ப எதுக்கு நீங்க பயப்படுறீங்க? Come out, come open about it, talk about it. Of course it's not easy. I took like 3 years to talk about it because I was so scared. But right now I'm not, because இது எதுவுமே ஏன் தப்பு கிடையாது. Correct? ஏன் நம்ம community இதை பத்தி நம்ம பேச மாட்டேங்கிறோம்? Let's not make it a taboo anymore. Let's come open about it. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Essentially, if you have been a victim of sexual abuse, rape, harassment and all that, I just want you to know that you are not alone in this, number one. Number two is that இதை பத்தி பேசலாம். இதை பத்தி பேசுறது எந்த ஒரு தப்புமே கிடையாது. Talk to your friends about it. Raise awareness to people around you. And இதை பத்தி நிறைய conversations, create பண்ணுங்க. We'll talk about it. DM me if you feel like you have no one to, talk to at all. You have no one to relate to. DM me. We can have a conversation on this. உங்களால முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் நீங்க report பண்ணுங்க. Provided that you can go through all the trials and everything that comes after that, So adyum neenga paathukno, right? You have to, I would say, maybe just read the procedures that happens when you report about this before you report also, you know what I'm saying? That's that. And of course, Singapore le vanda, like when you think about it, all the cases that I've been hearing, from NUS and all that, the whole sexual abuse thing and everything, how these students from NUS, they weren't even like punished accordingly, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's just ridiculous, because then you're not even like addressing the female's trauma. To be honest, I don't even know if I said this the right way, if there's any right way to even say about it, but I'm happy that I talked about it and idha vandu na veli kondu vandana. So yeah, and until next video, bye bye, take care, have a nice day.